think these things are mule's ears. Very aptly named. This is the first time I've seen one with a flower. Also, there's been a lot of these, I think they're quaking aspens. It's break number 1 and the mist set in and it got really cold. I just had my first climb this morning that was not part of going up to a high pass. So now I'm back into the terrain where you have random ups and downs during the day, and then eventually we'll get to a pass. But on top of that little climb, I had cell service for the first time in a little while. So I called my mom. We had a nice talk this morning. And then as I started going downhill, it started getting even colder and colder. I am very well adapted to the desert heat at this point. I need to toughen up and get my adaptations to the cold going because I am chilled. Also, today is town day, kind of. I'm coming to VVR, Vermilion Valley Resort, I think. It's a resort not too far off from the trail where I can get hot food, I can camp, I can charge my stuff. I don't think there's good Wi-Fi. Maybe a shower? So I have about 1 million more switchbacks down this mountain, and then I'll come to a junction, do a little side trail, and then I come to a lake and I get to take a ferry across the lake to get to the resort. But the ferry leaves at 9:45 and I need to get there before it leaves. So I got up early and I'm gonna make good time down to the dock. And my plan is to stay there for 24 hours and get a hot lunch, a hot dinner, and a hot breakfast, and really just fill up on food and rest and recover from the efforts of this last section, and then hopefully take the ferry back to trail tomorrow morning. This fallen tree is so big. As I'm finishing up this section, some thoughts. This has definitely been the hardest section of the PCT so far, just with the 6 big passes, most of which were over 12,000 feet elevation, and really steep descents, and the effects of the altitude on everything, making the climbs harder, and the longer food carry with the bear can. It was hard, and I'm really happy to have gotten through it. And it was also stunningly beautiful. Every single vista was just a new, beautiful thing. Ooh, are these new flowers? Oh my gosh, this squirrel ran up, got panicked, dropped his little pine cone, and now he's trying to decide if he can come back and get it. Yeah, here. I'll back up. You can come get your pine cone. Oh, he'll be back for it. That was so cute. I heard these little footsteps pitter-pattering coming up behind me, and I was like, what is approaching me? And I looked down, it was this little squirrel. And he just dropped his package of pine nuts. But anyways, I was going to say, I usually spend more time on a resupply section reflecting and looking at the small things on the trail. And this time the scenery was just so beautiful. I think all of my videos are just scenery, scenery, scenery. I was just gawping at it 24/7. Oh, and this section was also a little bit more difficult because there are many times where I was trying to outrun a thunderstorm or set myself up early enough to get over a pass, And there's just a lot of times where there's a little bit more time pressure, which is fine. I enjoy that actually. But it did make, whoop, there's mud. But it did make for definitely the most challenging section so far. Are these stable? Oh, good, they are. There goes the PCT. Someone made, I think, a smiley face. And I'm gonna go catch the ferry. Oh no, it is 9 a.m. Okay, wait. Departs Mono Creek for 9:45. Oh, you are here. Oh, okay. I'm good. I thought it was 9:45 a.m. and then I passed some hikers who were like, I think it's 9. And I was like, well, I think that's when it leaves VVR and it leaves where I'm going at 9:45, so I should be good. But I could make it by 9 if I needed to, but I don't think I need to. Oh, that one was not stable. Okay. Nice spot to camp if you need to wait for the ferry in the morning. I made it to VVR. This place is a wonderful little oasis in the mountains. Everybody gets on the ferry together and then we all disembark and we're all starving, and then we get lunch and there's free charging and free camping. Showers cost something and I don't know what, because you just put everything on a tab and find out at the end. So I maybe need to look into that. But anyways, it was worth it. I am fully showered, I'm clean, I have loaner clothes. So I'm nice and comfy. They have this cool little tent city and hammocks to hang out in. And even a small general store, although I don't even think I need to buy any food because I got so much at the Muir Trail Ranch. That's okay though. Oh, they were $10. Barbecue plate and the apple pie with the ice cream, please. Especially since I've already had lunch already. Oh.